What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we're back. We're back again. We're back again with another Transformer figure review. That's right, folks. That's right. And today we're going to be taking a look at well, he's kind of a new figure. I mean, he's pretty new. I mean, he was announced at Hasbro PulseCon not too long ago. So, yeah. And also he's a remold that of a mold that hasn't even come out yet until now. So, yeah. Here is Transformers Legacy Evolution. Detritus. Yeah, now, this character, I'm gonna be straightforward with you here. Why didn't you just give us Hound? Like, straight up, why didn't you just give us Hound? Like, Hound was supposed to be from the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, he was supposed to be in that line, and we were supposed to also get our Studio Series Hatchet. Where on earth are these figures? Why are you not giving us these figures, Hasbro? Why would you give us the repaints first? This figure deserves an immediate immediate demerit on that. Because why would you give me a repaint before the figure this is supposed to be intended for to come out? Just don't understand that. Anywho, in terms of the packaging, we're going to scooch him off to the side here. But in terms of the packaging here, I mean, you got a pretty neat looking Jeep here. And basically, from what I'm understanding, is this guy's a Junkion? I don't get it. Although he is dual insignia, like double dealer and punch and counterpunch. So, yeah, I mean, you got him on the side here, and it's pretty interesting that you got that. And on the back here, you got all of that. Why would you do this? Why would anybody do this? We all know that it's supposed to look like this, and it's supposed to look like that on his shoulder. So, anyways, now that we've removed the box and gotten it out of the way, we can now bring the figure back on in for its beauty shots. And I do say beauty shots because I'm going to be honest with you guys here. When I first saw the Hasbro Pulse fan stream, I thought this was going to be not this color. I thought it was going to be a different color. I thought it was going to be a different shade of tan. Instead, it's skin color. So there's another L right there. Another thing I'm not a big fan of is the gold paint on some stuff, and then the gold plastic right in here. Right in the middle, you guys throw in the gold plastic. Why would you do such a thing to a figure that has a beautiful mold, beautiful shape, beautiful everything, but then you decide to just do this? Why? Anyways, so in terms of scaling, we got a few scale comparisons here. The first one we're going to be doing is our one of our previous reviews. Here he is next to Kingdom Primal, and we're going to move these guys in center frame here. Scooch on in and take a look-see here. Remove Prime. You guys see now you know what he looks like. So here he is next to Kingdom Air Razor, just because I have her lying around. And finally, here he is next to Studio Series 86 Wreck-Gar. And honestly, he looks more like a Junkion than he does. And he's supposedly a Junkion. Why? Why would you do such a thing to a beautiful figure? Anyways, so in terms of his accessories, he comes with 3, but technically it's only 2. The first one is comes with this missile cap right here, just right there. You know, all you got to do is just unpeg it from this thing, and this gun here is made out of clear plastic, so this paint here will rub off eventually. Like, it's clearly clear plastic, and this whole thing here, it's painted. It's all painted, and it's just, why? Once again, Hasbro, why would you do such a thing? It does not make sense. If you guys have seen that South Park episode, it doesn't make sense. Because it doesn't make sense. Why would you make this clear? Anyways, so here he comes with another gun, or a little blaster here. And it's painted in gold. And basically, this is just all the stuff that came with the Siege Hound, just in different colors. So we push this back on. You got his gun. You saw the Evo fusion that I did, where I plugged this thing on here, and then it became another blaster. Why would you do that? He's got ports everywhere because this is basically not even a slight retool. This is exactly the same mold from the Siege Hound, slash Hotshot slash, they made think they did 3 different versions of that, but basically it's the same thing. So you have a port there, port here, port here, port here. You got ports everywhere. So, but traditionally it goes like this. So there you have the Jeep with all of it, primed up and ready to go. So now that we've taken a look at all of that, now we can transform him. And like I said, it's exactly the same as the Siege Hound mold, so it's nothing different than that. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to come to the side panels here, and you're going to untab them from the front of the Jeep. And you're going to do this. You're going to basically take this whole assembly, and if you can do it right, you can do it. Okay, but without getting the legs to split, you can bring them all the way down, like so. Then split the legs. Then bring this piece up, and then do the same thing on the other side of... Oh, wait, no, we can't do that yet. Take these bits, fold them forward, then we can work on this piece. So then we bring this all the way up, keep that straight, straighten that out. There's a little tab here, a little port there. Tab goes into the port. Do the same thing on the other side. I like how it does fill in these gappy heels, but I also don't like that there is a massive gap in the back of the calf. That's one thing I don't like about this figure. So now we're going to take the arms and we're going to fillet them out like so. And then we're going to bring the chest piece down like so. And then you're going to take the arms, and they are on these hinge joints here, and you just take them and you just tab them into the side of the body. Rotate the arms, and we're almost done. Last thing you're going to do is you're going to take this windshield, fold it down, and take this little panel with the Decepticon logo, and you're going to pull it back. And then we're going to take these. There's ports right here on the top of his shoulder pieces. I'm going to take those and put them there. And we're going to take this gun and shove it right on his hand. And here you have Transformers Legacy Evolutions Detritus in his robot mode. And I like it, but I don't like it. I like it, but don't like it. There are things about this thing that I like, and there are many things I don't like about this figure. First one, namely, being that it's a repaint of a Transformer we haven't even gotten yet. I mean, it's a retool, or not even a retool, it's a remold of a mold that works, don't get me wrong. This mold works for this figure. But where it falls flat for me is the fact that it's a repaint of a figure we still haven't gotten yet. Because if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, I am not 100% certain on this, so do not quote me, do not tell me I'm right or wrong or anything of the nature in the comment section below, because I will not answer it and I will not care. But if I'm not mistaken, was the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Hound canceled? I thought it was canceled. Someone tell me if I'm correct on this assumption or not. So, anywho, now that you got all of this going on, and then the robot mode, let's take a look at that head sculpt really fast. The head sculpt comes with red eyes. It's kind of neat that they actually paint the eyes in some of these figures. So, now that we've gotten him into robot mode, let's get him into some scale comparisons. So, here he is with one of our previous reviews. Here he is next to Optimus Primal, another figure with red eyes, red painted eyes. I'm going to zoom out just a hair. Here he is next to Kingdom Air Razor, just because, like I said, got her lying around. And finally, here he is next to his Junkion brethren, or brother. Here he is next to Wreck-Gar. And once again, Junkion, not Junkion. So, yeah. But, anywho, so where does this figure rank for me? 2. Solid 2. 100% a solid 2 out of 10. Now, why do I say a 2 out of 10, you may ask? Well, firstly, it's a repaint. It's a repaint, and it's a repaint that's nicely done, yeah, but it does not get a lot of points for me because this is a character that nobody asked for for a mold that isn't even meant for him. So this figure was kind of just like Hasbro giving us like the like they're starting to deal the fishing pole, if you know what I mean. So that's what I feel like this figure is. This one and Shadow Striker, because these two figures specifically, like this one and Shadow Striker, I do not have Shadow Striker. However, if you do want to catch that review, check out Optination Reviews, because I know he's got it going on at some point in the future. Possibly this Sunday, you never know. So, anyways, 2. This ranks a solid 2 out of 10 on my scale, because, I mean, it's a repaint, yeah. Is it a well-done repaint? Some would argue, yes, it's a very well-done repaint. But it's a figure no one asked for. No one asked for this guy. No one asked for this guy, no one asked for him to be in this specific mold, and nobody asked for him to be... period. I mean, and if you're going to do it, why don't you make this brown and these tan? You know, make it a little bit more... make it a little bit more like... make it look a little more like a Junkion. This does not feel like a Junkion. So, yeah, it gets a solid 2 out of 10 on the scale. As for an engineering and a mold basis, gets a solid 8.5 to 9. Solid 8.5 to 9. Because, I mean, while yes, this is the, you know, this is going to be the new Legacy Hound mold, I just can't get over the fact that this guy is not Hound. So... anywho, this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to check out Planet Toys down below, where I will leave a link in the description, where if you use the code NOEL23, you can get yourself 25% off of all of Planet Toys' wonderful, wonderful merchandise that they have gotten recently back in stock. So, if you would like to check them out, I will leave a link to them in the description below. And this is also Thomas Fan 1 saying, don't forget to check out Optination Reviews, Beastman Reviews, Jordy's Rail Videos, Riveted Reviews, Patrick with a Y, Bravely Gigi, iStar552, and Take Along Productions, as I know they all do some amazing work, and I know they all have some stuff working in the pipelines, and I know that they are working on some reviews. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, don't forget to keep playing with your toys. Don't forget it. Goodbye.